The only thing they said was learn the characters. You will have the greatest improvement if you learn the characters. I know it's hard, very hard, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh. So is Taiwan cold over there?
Good evening, teacher. Good evening, classmates.
Yeah, it's cold. It's warm here. It's still summer over here. Okay.
It feels summer already here in our church.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay. Did I oh, let it in? Yes, I did. I did. Yeah. Good. My telephone keep on singing. I better go and check it. Oh no. That means I have to take my earpiece off. Somebody's ringing me. Okay. Okay. Can somebody put the link on the website, please? I think some people might not have the link. Okay. And it would be great if you could do that. Oh. Yes. So put it on the website, please, because I think people are ringing me to find out. So yes.晚上好，大家好。
早上好，老师。
对啦，啊，哦，一会儿。We have very good turnout for the mid-semester. So good numbers this time. That's good. Thank you for trying. And Nalinda also handed in her paper. She's last one. Rola hasn't responded, so I think she might not upload it. That's okay. Now, how many of you have checked out the TOEFL exams? Anybody check it out? Did anybody check out the TOEFL exams? No. Well, if you do, if you do, you'll find out the most important thing is the characters. You know, your listening is good, your speaking is good, and you can get with guessing a lot if you don't know the grammar, because they're only multiple choice questions. But when it comes to reading, that's a different matter altogether. Okay, so this is why characters is the first thing for reading is character. Yeah, it's okay. And I will be checking it tomorrow, and I'll be finalizing everything tomorrow. Okay. And because I've been waiting for people to hand up their midterm exams. Okay. And so I'll do everything later. So the important thing still is to learn characters. Okay. All right. Now, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, learning characters, I have to test you. Okay. I think a little bit of pressure from me might help. But really, in the end, you have to learn the characters. Now, what are the last chapter of characters I need to test you with? I think it's and the one thing, I think somebody wrote to me and said some of the listening that you did last time was the same. No, they're not the same. They're different ways of saying where you were born. Okay, so even though they convey the same message, the sentence structures are different. Okay, so what we're going to do today, so we're going to actually go through that activity so that I will make sure that you know how to say everything. You know, there are three main ways of saying your birthday. The reason I teach that is because you can be in control of your speaking when you speak Chinese, but you can't be in control of other people speaking. So when you're listening for the birth dates, they will use different ways of saying birthdays. So what I want you to do is to be able to, at least through listening, recognize the different ways of doing birthdays. Okay, so this is why I wanted you to record it so that you have an opportunity to look at these specific differences differently. Okay, native speakers tend to use a variety of different ways of saying the same meaning using different sentence structure. So it's not about you speaking, it's about you understanding other people speaking. Okay, so if you all turn to page 124, okay, and the recording I asked you to do was basically the first one. I was born on the 23rd of August, 1950. How would you do this one? Now, I forgot where we got up to last time. What letter did we get up to last time? Anybody remember? Did we get up to L or M or something? I can't remember.
I think it's V.
V.
Victory.
Oh,
Yeah.
V. So after V, we go back to A again, don't we? So let's see whether there's any V's about. Okay, any V about? Okay, we don't have that many V. We only have one V. That's Lee. Is Lee here? Is Lee here? Okay, don't worry. Lee, are you here? Okay, if you're not here, no, don't worry. We'll go back to A. Okay, and we shall go back to A. I think April is here, right? April 在吗？ April 在吗？ Okay.
我在老师。
你在。好， Can you turn to page 124? Can you read out the number 1 on page 124?
OK。我生于1950年8月23号。
对，8月 fourth tone 啊，8月23号。Okay, now 生于 the first thing you come across is 生于. This is a more formal way of saying where you were born. Okay, so I was born on. So 于 is on. Okay, so when you introduce your own birthday, you say 我生于1950年8月23号. Okay, so one way of saying what date you were born on will be 生于. Yu is like a preposition, is on. 我生于. Okay, so one way, that's a very common way. So if you have to introduce yourself in your company, you can say 我生于. Okay, 我生于. 很好. Okay. Number, just hold on. Let me let these people in first. Where are you? Okay. Hey. 啊，怎么了？怎么了？你在哪里？你们在哪里？为什么不出现？ Oh my God. Where are you? Okay, that's because I didn't go scroll high enough. Okay. Oh my goodness. So 我生于 the first one. Okay. The second one, I think who is it? Is another A. Arlene. Arlene, can you do the second one?
好，second one，
Yes.
我的生于1963，
hang on.
不是，
我生于 is still 我生于 isn't it?
我的生日是
Hang on.
对了，是他们一样。
哎，为什么跟我一样？我的是我生于
我的生日是
63年
我的OK， 好。我的生日是1972年2月22号。
不是吧？Okay, I'm not about your
number 2。
I'm asking to read
number 2。
Number two.
OK，
Oh, can you turn your mic off? This is echoing a lot.
对。
Okay. Arlene, can you okay,
我生于19
you need to turn your microphone. Okay, because I can hear the echo. Can you turn on your mic, please? Yeah. All right. Okay. Rosa, you have to do it too. Yeah. So basically, Arlene, can you read it again? I'm not asking your birthday. I want you to read the book. The reason I want you to read the book, I want to know whether the book is wrong or not. What's number 2? What's number 2?
对不起，老师。OK，
不要紧，
我生于1963年7月31号。31号。
很好。
31号，对不起。
Good. I'm not crazy because the book is the same. Because I think, my God, I made a mistake in printing the book. I have to go and correct it again. So it's not me. Okay, now I'm happy. Okay, 好 Number 3, Rowan. Rowan 在吗？ Rowan 在吗？ Rowan Rowan 不在哦。Melody 在吗？
我在，老师。
好 ，Melody 在。Can you read number 3, 124?
好，我的生日是1972年2月22号。
对了，all the tones you need to get the tones right 哈。我的生日是 fourth tone, still not managing fourth tone. 1972年2月。So this is my birthday is. Okay, this is a longer way of saying when I was born. 我的生日是 So now, in your test, there are a few common mistakes with word order. Okay, and it shows perhaps you're not quite sure what parts of speech things are. For example, 我的生日. Now, what is this? What kind of thing is this? Is this a subject, a verb, a noun? What is this? 我的生日. Anyone?
My birthday.
But what is it? Okay, I need you because we are getting into a stage where we're going to talk about grammar. Okay, if you don't talk about grammar, you can't make your sentences. So I have to get you to start talking in terms of okay. I teach you because you're adults, understand. I will
It's a
teach
noun,
you.
老师.
I'll teach you the meta language for discussing grammar. Now, the meta language is one level below, like, 我的生日, my birthday. When you say 我的生日, my birthday, is correct, but it's only one instance. My birthday. What is my birthday? What is my birthday? Is it a noun or a verb?
Yes,
Noun.
it's a noun.
It's a noun.
It's an, okay, good. So I want you to
It's a noun,
start
老师.
thinking in terms of nouns. Okay. First of all, one thing I want you to start write down in your book. Start analyzing the sentences. So it is a noun. Write down. How do you know it's a noun? How do you know it's a noun?
It refers to a thing.
It's not an action word.
It's not an action word, and also 我的生日 birthday is a
It
noun.
refers
Well,
to
the
a
sheng
thing, its
My
occasion.
birthday, therefore it's a noun. Okay. One interesting somebody also. Now, the first thing you notice is a noun. The second thing you notice, what is the position of this phrase in the sentence?
Subject.
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 Good. See. In Chinese, what's the word order of Chinese? I taught you. What's the word order?
As
S V
SVO.
SVO. Good. SVO. Okay. There is still echoing, so can people turn their microphone off? And I'll see if I can actually put in an extra thingy here. I don't know. Okay. Maybe this will solve the problem. Does it solve the problem? Because I put the earphone in. I can't hear the echo now. Okay. So there are two things you notice in this sentence. Its position, write down in English in your book or in Tagalog, whatever, in your notebook. The position is in the subject position. Now, subject position is the front of the sentence. It's always before the verb. Okay? So subject, verb, object. 我的生日 subject, 是 is the verb, and then the actual date. All right? So now you can, because you've done quite a lot, you can shift your energy to grammar. Okay, 很好. Okay, so this somebody will say 我的生日是 da 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 da, but somebody might say something different again. Okay, so number 4 is yet another way of. Okay. So let's burn. Okay, I'm listening myself a lot. Where's the echo coming from? Oh, it's Rosa, is it? So can people turn their mic off, please? Good. I don't like hearing my own voice for some very strange reason. Everybody say your voice is very nice. I says, no, I don't like hearing my own voice. So please don't let me hear my own voice. Okay, good. All right. Okay. So Bernalisa 在吗？
我在
OK， 你在哦。Number 4, can you read page 124, number 4?
我1975年出生，我的
Good.
生日是11月15号。
Good. This is a very long way of saying the same thing, but let's analyze it. I'm echoing again. Okay. Please turn the mic off because I'm hearing myself. I don't like it. On the other machine, I don't hear myself. This one, I hear myself. Okay. 我1975年出生. Now, in this part of the sentence, what is the subject?
出生
What is the subject? Remember, Chinese is SVO. Where do you find the subject? Okay, let's I'm going to insist on you thinking about this because ultimately you have to interpret the language. Okay. SVO, subject, verb, object. So where do you find the subject in the sentence?
我
Yeah, where? I'm talking about where, not what.
Ah.
Where?
In-
Not just in front, but the first
Verb.
position.
Verb.
the
Okay.
middle.
Right. So you notice what I'm trying to teach you is to think in terms of categories. You know, a series all belonging to that group. So the subject is in the first position. 我. Okay. Now, in this chapter, we did time words. Where do time words go? Where do time words go?
At the second part.
Nope. You cannot say at the second part. What is important? It's in front, always in front of what? In front of the
Of the sentence.
verb.
Verb.
Okay. So you can't say the first part, the second part, the third part, because sentences change for different reasons. But you can say the subject is always in front of the verb. It could be short or it could be long. And the time words, which can be short, could be long, could be multiple words, always go before the verb. The verb. Okay. So Chinese is subject, verb, object. So in this sentence, I'm echoing again. Rosa, you turn your mic off because I think I'm lecturing myself. Okay, Rosa. Can I turn you off? Maybe I can turn you off. Okay. Yes, I can turn. Yes, I turned you off. Okay. So, somebody wants to come in again. Okay. All right. So basically, what's the verb? What is the verb?
Born.
出生
Born.
出生, yeah, two words. 出生 is the verb. Okay. So in this case, it still fit the formula. 我 time word 出生. Okay, it's just a different way of saying your birth date. Some people like that. Okay, SVO, not SOV. SVO in Chinese. Okay, SVO. Okay, all right. Now the next one, 我的生日是11月15号. So 我的生日, what is 我的生日?
My
My
birthday.
birthday.
Hang on, don't talk.
Noun.
My birthday.
Yeah, my birthday. Don't talk about. You need to talk. Okay, I don't know how I force you. You need to talk in terms of Today we're going to practice the meta language. Okay, there are 2 layers. The lowest layer is below, okay. Highest layer is highest layer is subject, verb, object. This is the word order. The way you organize the sentence in Chinese. This is vitally important in Chinese because we can't change a character. We can't change a character to indicate tense. Okay, so the only way to do it is to use word order. Okay, so this is the highest layer. Below it, subject and object all can be nouns. Okay, nouns can be single word, multiple words, lots of different words. Okay, so therefore subject and objects can, those two, okay, subject and objects are positions within a sentence. These positions can be occupied by nouns, okay? And they move around a central figure, which is the verb, okay? Most important, okay? So because it's an action word, and action word, if you do it, you get good results. Now, Chinese really pivots, really goes around, everything is organized around the verb. You need to know what the verb is, okay? Now, so this is why today, when I ask you to analyze the sentence, I don't want you to tell me 我的生日 is my birthday. That's translation. Okay, I want you to go deeper to say this is a subject and it's a noun. Okay, so let's practice saying that. I want to change your thinking because in your test, it's demonstrated there are 2 sentences that you're translating from English to Chinese, so it's wrong, okay? And I will tell you which 2 sentences is a common problem for everybody. Okay, so I know that you're thinking in English when you're writing, when you're rearranging the sentences. Okay, good. So let's talk about this because to learn this meta language, you really need to learn to talking about it, to change your mind thinking in this way. Okay, all right. Okay, next one, let me see, where are we? Okay, Elizabeth 在吗？ Liz 在吗？ Okay, Elizabeth 在吗？没关系。Okay, Erica 在吗？ Erica 在吗？ Okay, 没关系哈。Okay, Felipe 在吗？
我在老师。
哦，你在 ，Okay, okay. Can you read number 5, please?
我出生在1943年，我的生日是11月8号。
对啦，很好，11月 fourth tone， 11月8号，很好哈。Now analyze the sentence. 我出生在1943年。Okay. Now, what is the verb here? What is the verb in this sentence? 我出生在1943年。
在
在出生
Good.
出生
Remember
住上
SVO.
Actually,
After 我,
住
you
上
have the
住
verb.
上
Yeah. Okay.
住上
So always remember SVO. Okay. And also, Marty, it's good that you write pinyin. You need to write the tones down. A lot of you don't write the tones down. Let me tell you, this one is very important. 出生, what tones are they? 出生,
Three.
no,
First
出, look, listen to me. Don't
First
read
tone.
the 出生
first tone.
First tone.
first tone 生 both are first tone. 出生 okay, good. 出生 means to be born. Okay. If you don't have tones, as Marty did, 畜生 畜生 means beasts. So you cannot say to a person, 畜生,我出生在19. Okay. People will say, what? You're a beast? Okay. So tones are very important. Please, in your test, also a lot of you don't write the tones down. Okay, don't write the tones down. So therefore, you need to, I know you've only done a few days, but you need to stick to the conventional pinyin. Okay, a lot of you are still writing pinyin wrongly. Okay, 出生 first tones. Okay, 出生 is a verb. 我出生在 is like on. Okay, on. I was born on, in this case, in 1943. Now, you see, in Chinese, we really just make it really simple. 在 is in or on. It doesn't really matter. It's all of those prepositions. But in English, we have to learn in is with time, on is with place, and it's really difficult. When I was learning English, we had to remember all of this. Okay, so 出生在 is a on, in the case, in 1943. Okay, good. So now you need to actually learn to think this way. Okay, otherwise you can't. Okay, if you don't learn to comprehend this way, because the reading test, which all of you have a lot of problem with, is not only recognizing the characters, you need to know the grammar. So to understand the meaning of the characters, you need to tap the sentence up to know, oh, this is the subject. So we're talking about this person doing something. Okay, so therefore, when they ask you to answer those questions in reading, you need to read very quickly, recognizing the characters. Secondly, you need to understand the grammar, so you recognize which word is grammar. Because Chinese is very hard because there are no gaps between words, are there? Not like in English, you have a gap in between words. So you know this is one word, this is another. Oh my goodness. In this book, you have it easy because in this book, because of pinyin, I gave you gaps. But if you look at real Chinese, there's no gaps. They're all squashed together. Okay? Now, how do you understand so many words like spiders, squashing together? How can you possibly understand the meaning? You have to know the grammar to analyze it so that you can chunk it. You can understand chunk, in order to understand the whole language, okay, the whole sentence. And when you're doing that, you have to recognize which bit is grammar. Okay, for example, when we look at 在, you say, oh, I know that's in or on. Okay, 是, oh, it's a verb immediately. All of this is going to be done by your brain within milliseconds. Okay, so this is how you need to read, to pass the test. So it's quite complicated when you're teaching reading. This is why I'm teaching you how to analyze grammar so that you get used to thinking that way. Okay? So very, very important, important feedback today, actually. So Irene, 你在吗? Okay. Okay. Can you read number 6?
我姓于1966年1月4号。
对啦, so this is 生于. Yu is also on, but it's more formal. Okay, so sometimes people like to say 我生于 and don't like to say the others. Why do you think people like to say 我生于? Why do you think people?
Easy.
I always said people are lazy. So they always choose the shortest sentence to express the same ideas. Okay, so every country is the same. We always shorten everything in order not to say too much. Especially in Asia, we tend not to be a very verbose race. We tend to be told not to talk too much. Okay, so a lot of people tend to say 我生于, so that's easier. Okay, good. Now, in your test, some of you said, oh, making the sentence, rearranging sentences is really difficult. Okay, which sentence did you have problems? How do you say, who is your brother? This is where all of you have fallen down because you're translating into English. So, who is your brother? What is the subject? Who is your brother? What is the subject? No,
Brother.
no, no. No, exactly. I've been saying for the last 20 minutes. SBO. Okay, who is your brother? Who is your brother? Who is the subject?
Who?
Who? Good.
Brother.
And what's
Who is the
who in
subject?
Chinese?
谁?
谁?
Say.
Exactly. 谁? And the verb?
Is.
Brother.
Brother.
Verb.
Is.
Yes.
Who is
是 谁是 is the verb, right? 是不是是哦，是 okay. 是 good verb. And object?
Brother.
brother?
Brother. 哥哥 okay, 哥哥 okay, good. Now, what did you write? You wrote, a lot of you wrote, 你是谁哥哥? You are whose brother? That's not who is your brother. You are
你的
whose
哥哥是
brother?
谁？
对呀，你哥哥
是谁？
你哥哥是谁 ？It's okay.
谁
谁是你哥哥 ？It's okay. But 你是谁的哥哥？不对。Okay. 你是谁的哥哥 means who is your brother? It's translating from English, okay? And also 谁, if you want to say whose brother, you have to use 的. You didn't use 的, okay? So it's the wrong stroke order because I didn't have 的 in the sentence, okay? So I was correcting you. I was testing your word order. Okay, so you were thinking in English. So that's one most people, I think 80% of you got wrong. Okay. Another one is who are married to whom. I'm confusing you because I'm deliberately confusing you. Okay, because this is one almost everyone got wrong. Who is married to whom? Okay, yet again. What
Shaken.
are the what is the subject? Who is married to whom?
谁
A 谁, but there are two 谁, huh? 谁 and 跟. Remember I said last time, 跟 you
跟
link
谁结婚了？
you link two nouns together. Remember I said you link two nouns together. So I get now it probably dawned on you. That's why she said it. So 谁 谁跟谁 谁跟谁
is the subject.
结婚了? Yeah, this is the subject. 结婚了结婚了 Okay.
谁跟谁结婚了？
Yeah, 谁跟谁结婚了? So as I said to you, the subject can be more than one person. As long as they are nouns, it'll be fine. Okay? Otherwise, if we only have one word for subject, we'll have a very, very poor Chinese language who can't communicate anything, no complex ideas. So nouns could be short, could be long, could be a whole sentence. There are ways of making sentences into nouns in Chinese. Okay? So this one, 谁跟谁结婚了 is the one that most of you have got wrong. Okay? I think, again, you're thinking in English. So this is why I know that the test has shown that now you need a lot of grammar practice to get you thinking in that way. Okay. And you'll be good to know that I managed to use AI to mark your tests. Okay, I trained AI and AI marked your tests. So this is why it's all done. Okay, if I do it by myself, it wouldn't be done by today. And because I use AI to do it, it's done today. Okay, so very, very, very satisfying because I know in future I don't need to mark tests anymore. No more test marking. I get AI to do everything. So it's a good outcome for me. All you have to tell AI how to allocate the marks. So it's very good. Okay. So the next one now. All right. We won't spend time doing the characters. That does not mean you don't need to do the characters. You really need to do the characters. One of the things, you know, a lot of you, I don't have to look at your mark. I know what you don't know. Because if you only wrote the essay in pinyin, you lose 10 marks. So I look at all those people in the 80s, I say, okay, that's because you didn't write the essay in characters. All right. So very important because at this stage, you write characters and you remember characters and you can read characters. There is no scientific proof that shows that if you don't write the characters, you can learn to read. Okay. So I don't want to forego your practice in characters. Still do characters, please. Very important. Okay. Now, everybody, today we're going to do something different. Page 136. Okay. Now, notice page 136, activity 1. You basically have to learn to listen to me reading. And then the first thing you have to do is write down the times for each activity. Okay, all you have to do right now is write down the times for each activity. Okay, so I'm going to read this 3 times and I need you to write down the times, okay, so that for each activity in the brackets there. Okay, so number 1, sentence 1. 早上6点半，王太太 还在床上睡觉。Okay, all you have to do is write down the times, okay, including morning and afternoon and everything. Okay, second time, okay, I'll read it again. 早上6点半，王太太还在床上睡觉。Okay,
好的，
all right, third time. 早上6点半，王太太还在床上睡觉。Got it? 写完了吗？
好了，
完了，
有了。
啊，写完了。好，
完了，
啊，一个 sentence two， 早上7点，闹钟响了。Okay, second time， 早上7点，闹钟响了。Second time, third time， 早上7点，闹钟响了。Okay. Number 3. 早上7点，王太太醒了。
老师，那个一样 number 2 and number 3。
Yes,
OK， 好，
you heard it. Okay. Number 3. 早上7点，王太太醒了。Okay. Number 4. 早上7点半，王太太起床了。早上7点半，王太太起床了。Okay. 早上7点半，王太太起床了。Okay. Number 5. 7点45分，王太太做运动。7点45分，王太太做运动。7点45分，王太太做运动。Okay. The next sentence. 8点一刻，王太太做完运动去洗脸。Okay. Second time. 8点一刻，王太太做完运动去洗脸。
8点
一刻 ，OK， 王太太做完运动去洗脸。
5。I'm just confused.
I'm deliberately making this difficult so they remember 一刻. What is 一刻?
Yes.
15 minutes. Yes.
minutes.
I could have said 15
15
minutes, but I
minutes.
didn't. I just want to make it difficult for you. Okay. The next one. 8点20分，
点
王太太穿衣服。
8点，
8点20分，王太太穿衣服。Okay. Third time. 8点20分，王太太穿衣服。Okay. Now, the next word, very important. All of you are saying 然后, 然后 it's not 然后, it's 然后,然后, okay? Because Taiwanese people always say 然后, but it's not 然后, it's 然后, okay?
对，然后
So I told you, all people are lazy, so they don't say 然后 because they have to roll their tongue, okay? So they basically, get lazy, say 然后, turn it into n, okay? 然后8:25，王太太铺床。Okay. Say it again, second time. 然后8:25，王太太铺床。铺床。Okay. Third time. 然后8:25，王太太铺床。
7点早上。
Who's talking? Okay. The next, you're listening to me. Oh, I don't know. I'm hearing something. Okay. Next one. 8:30，王太太做早饭。
8点半。
8:30，王太太做早饭。Okay. Third time. 8:30，王太太做早饭。Turn your mic off. I don't like listening to my own voice. I find it very disturbing. Okay, the next one. 8:45，王太太吃早饭。8:45，王太太吃早饭。Okay. Next one. 8:45，王太太吃早饭。Okay. Next one. 9:05，王太太看报纸。9:05，王太太看报纸。9:05，王太太看报纸。Okay. The next one. 9:20，王太太刷牙。Second round, second time. 9:20，王太太刷牙。Okay, the next one. 9:20，王太太刷牙。Okay. The next sentence. 9:25，王太太穿大衣。Okay, second time. 9:25，王太太穿大衣。Third time. 9:25，王太太穿大衣。Okay, the next sentence. 然后9:30，与家人和 is and 和宠物道别。然后9:30，与家人和宠物道别。 Third time. 然后9点半与家人和宠物道别。The last sentence. 最后9点35分，王太太出门上班。Okay, second time. 最后9点35分，王太太出门上班。Okay, last time. 最后9点35分，王太太出门上班。Okay, now I'm getting tired, so I'm going to get you to do some work. Okay, I'm going to call 3 people. The first one will have to ask the question. Turn all these sentences into a question. The question is, what time does Mrs. Wang still sleeps on the bed? Okay, so how would you do that? Okay, let's ask a few people because I want you to do this and somebody answer and the third person do the translation into English. Okay, I want you to focus on the sequence of the words. Okay, Jeanette, how would you ask the question, what time does so-and-so do something? Anyone?
Mom, can I do
No,
one?
just hold on.
Can I do
Let's
the first one?
give Jeanette if Jeanette is not wrong, let's give up a try first. Okay, Jeline.
Okay.
Jeline, can you turn that into a question? Jeline is not there. Okay, so Jeremiah, can you turn that into a question? All right, I think people are having trouble turning this into a question. So I think it's Maggie, wasn't it? Maggie knew how to do it. Was it Maggie or Mary? Who wanted to do it? Mary. Okay. Okay.
I will try, Mom. Mom,
Okay.
it's Maggie.
Maggie,
It's Maggie.
can you turn that into a question first?
The first one, right?
Uh,
So, 王太太什么时候起床？
okay. 王太太几点 what time 几点起床 Okay, 几点 is literally talking about numbers 王太太几点起床
Okay.
Okay, 几点 but this
So,
you don't know.
well-
You're not asking her 起床. You're saying at 6:30, what is she doing? So how would you ask that?
So, 王太太
No.
七
Okay.
点
Okay. Just hold on. Look at the words. I have the times first and then the subject. 王太太. Why do I organize it that way?
Time first.
Because I am trying to highlight the times at which they are trying to do something is more important than who does. Wang Tai Tai, the subject. Okay, so times is most important in this instance. Okay, so how would you say at 6:30? What does Wang Tai Tai do? How would you say that? Anyone?
Can I try?
Maggie was almost right, but not quite. You need to be more general.
6点半早上
Can I
6
try?
王太太开始
点
6
半
点半
王太太做什么？
睡觉。
Yes, very good. 早上六点半，王太太做什么？ Okay, so you turn you turn 早上6点半，王太太做什么？ Okay, so that's one type of question. Yeah, I understand why you're misunderstanding. 早上 because you know the information 早上啊6点半王太太 okay please this activity I do not want to hear 王太太 okay Mrs. Wang is not dead, okay? Do not say 王太太 okay? 王太太 aspirated. 做什么 Okay. All right. Okay. So Maggie, you ask, I think, who was it? Who also knew? Maggie, you repeat the question again. Maggie.
6点半，王太太在做什么？
王太太做什么？早上哈 ，otherwise people think it's after is night. OK， 早上6点半。
6点半早上6点半，王太太早上6点半，王太太在做什么？
王太太 ，OK， 有太太 again。王太太做什么 ？OK， 很好。Mary Gigilin, I don't know how to say your name. Mary, how would you answer?
早上王太太还在
No, time. 早上6点半。
OK， 早上6点半，王太太还在睡觉。
还在 No, don't shorten it. 还在床上睡觉。
睡觉 OK。
对，还在 on the bed. She might sleep on the floor. 还在床上睡觉。OK， 还在床上睡觉。Great. What's the translation? Because sometimes you read it out, but you don't know what you're reading. I want to check that you actually know what you're reading. I'm trying to find the okay. Juno, page 136. Okay, Geno probably didn't know because he came late. Okay, 没关系. Who knows? Jeremiah, do you know what the translation is? Who knows the translation? Have I lost everyone?
At 6:30.
What does Mrs. Wang
Who knows what the
what does
translation
Mrs. Wang at
is?
6:30?
At 6:30. Mrs. Wang is still sleeping.
Yes. At 6:30, Mrs. Wang is on the bed sleeping. Okay, that's what the sentence is. So, okay. So we've done the first sentence. Okay, let's do the second sentence. How do you change that? How do you change? If you want to change that to, okay, what does she do at 7 o'clock? How would you ask that? Anyone? We suddenly jump to M. What about J? All the J's wake up. Jeanette 在不在 ？Jeline 在不在 ？Jeline Gottman 在不在？不在呀，都不在呀。J 都不在呀。Jessica 在不在？你们都在睡觉啊？哎，现在几点？现在9点，你们在做什么？你们在睡觉。没关系，谁没有睡觉？谁在上课？谁在上课？
我
在上课。
好，那你是谁啊 ？Krishna， Krishna 在上课 ，Krishna 来坐。Krishna 来坐。
早上7点，这首
对，王太太在做什么？对，
第一个吗？第二个了？
第二个。
要 change question 吗？
对，change into question。早上7点，王太太。
早上7点，
王太太 做什么？
做什么？
早上7点，王太太做什么 ？Who can answer？ 谁在上课？
王
谁在
太太
上课？
7点，王太太醒了。
对，她的闹钟响了啊。王太太醒了 ，Yeah, correct. 王太太醒了 ，She woke up by the alarm.
She woke up by the
Some of
alarm.
上了
Some of you don't get woken up by alarm. My daughter has about 3, and she always go back to sleep. Okay, so 王太太醒了 she's woken up. Okay, what about the next one? Okay, somebody can answer. Somebody who's 你们没有睡觉的人可以说哈。谁要说下一个 ？Next one. 7点半。谁要说？哎呀，全部 OJ
我老师。
你是谁？Michelle， 来，
我 try 好。早上7点半，王太太说什么？
对呀，早上7点半，王太太做什么 ？Okay, the M seems to be awake. Okay, so let's go to the M's. Wow, there's so many J's all asleep. Okay, what about the M's? Anybody can answer?
我老师。
好，来，谁呀？
我老师。
Mira. Okay, M's are good. Okay. 来 M
早上7点半，王太太起床了。
对，起床了 ，wake up, get out of bed， 起床了，很好。Okay, the next one, who wants to answer? Who wants to ask the question? 谁还醒着？醒 is to be awake， 谁还醒着？谁还醒着？
王太太。
我有王太太吗？谁是王太太？我不是王太太。你们谁还醒着 ？Okay, now since I talk about this, I'll talk up to you. Okay, 醒着 ，Okay, 醒 is to be awake. 着 I bet you've heard this, but you don't know what that means. Okay, 着 is saying in the state of being awake. Okay, 谁还醒着？醒 is to be awake. But if you want to describe in the state of doing something, you use 着. Okay, you use 着. Oh, I can't find 醒. Why can't I find 醒？等一会儿哈，醒。Okay, 醒，这个啊，醒。这 is this 这 ？Okay, 这 okay. 这 is like ing. Okay, waking. I'm awake. It's a state of being awake. Okay, so 这。等一会儿哈，这 Okay. So when I say 谁还醒着 what am I asking? What am I asking? 谁还醒着
Is there anyone awake?
Yeah, who is still awake? 谁还醒着哈？所以谁睡着了？睡着了 is being asleep. 我睡着了 ，OK， so being asleep， 谁还醒着？谁醒啊？好像 M 都在上课哦，所以我们跑到 M 去哈 ，M 很好哈。除了 M 还有谁 ？Marty 在吗 ？Marty 在吗 ？Marty 你还醒吗？哎呦喂！你Marty 在吗？Marty 不在了。OK， Margarita， 你们还醒着吗 ？Margarita 也不在哦。哎呦 ，Margarita 不在。好 ，Bonafé Maria Bonifay。
嗨，老师。
好，谢谢你，你还醒着在上课哦，没有睡觉哦，很棒。OK， 好，next one, 7:45. How do you turn that into a question?
汪太太7点做运动。
But change into a question. 7:45。
I will
Turn
change
that
into
into a question.
汪太太7点做运动。
But that's a sentence. I need you to change into a question. So the question is, what's the question? Anybody? I don't want to give it to you. I want you to think.
try, ma'am.
I'll try.
7:45，王太太做什么 ？OK， 做
什么？
OK, you use 做什么 OK, 7:45，王太太做什么 OK, alright, 谢谢 Bonifay. Susanna 在吗？你们都睡着了。哎呀，醒一醒，你们都睡着了。哎呀 OK, Mary Chu
去动一下。
OK, Mary Chu 在不在？
我在
Susanna 回来了，Susanna 回来了哈。So Susanna, how do you answer the question?
number, I'm sorry because I was thinking about.
Okay. All right.
What number are we?
7:45。
What number, ma'am?
Page
Number 5. Number 5.
number 5. Yeah. What number 5? Yes. Number 4. Number 5. Yes. Yeah.
I will translate into a question.
Yeah. 7:45什么？
王太太7点
7:45
运动。
对啦，做运动 ，doing exercise， 做运动，很好，很好，谢谢。Okay, thank you, Susanna. Mary Chu, are you there? Doesn't seem to be there. Mary Low.
在吗？
好 can you do the next one? Turn that into a question.
早上8:15，王太太做什么？
王太太做什么？对，王太太做什么 ？OK，
做什么？
做什么？ZUO 做什么 ？Open your mouth 哈，做什么？
做什么？
对啦，做什么？很好，很好，好。Marilyn, can you answer that question? Marilyn 在吗？Marilyn，你到哪里去了？你们不理我了。Marilyn 在吗？没有啊，哈，没关系。Mara 在吗？哦，很好，Mara 在。Can you answer the question?
不好意思，我不知道他做什么。
Oh, okay. You don't know what's happening. Okay, we are on page 136, number 6. So we just fill in the numbers. Okay, 8:15. So if Mary Antoinette does not know, Mary Renee Rose, do you know? Mary
老师，我知道了。
好，你知道，好，你来做。好，
对，那早上8:15，王太太做完
运动。
一个
王太太，不是做完
运动。
运动。
And then?
八
去洗脸。
早上8:45分，王太太去做洗脸。
Okay, all right. This sentence is pretty complicated. How many actions are there?
Two.
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 So what is the relationship between the two actions? What is the first action? What is the second action?
After exercise.
First action after
So the
the
first
exercise.
action is 做运动.
运
When
动
did she 做运动?
Exercise.
From
Eight,
finish.
so
Finish
8:15,
exercise.
8:15 she
Finish
did
exercise.
运动. Yeah. And then after that, you use that to indicate a time. After that, she will go and wash your face. Okay, that's logical. Okay, because if you go and wash your face before you exercise, it's not logical. Okay, so the one in there is after finishing the exercise, I go and wash my face. Okay, so the 运动做完运动 one is to finish the exercise. I go to wash my face. So 做完运动 the first action indicates the time of the second action. So basically she washed her face after 8:15. Okay, so it's quite complicated now. Now, from now on, all your sentences are going to be longer. Okay, they're no longer only 7 words to 9 words. They're going to be longer. So therefore, you have to know what you're doing in terms of grammar to construct your sentences. Okay, good. 好. Now, where are we? We're still on M, aren't we? Okay. All the J's have gone to sleep. Okay, we're going well with M. Okay, all right. Mirana, I think you were laughing before, so you must be awake. Okay, Mirana 在吗？不在啦。哎呦，睡着了。睡着了。Okay, 睡着了. Oh, this is really difficult. You probably use it a lot of times. 睡着了。着了. Okay. 睡着了 is have fallen asleep. Okay. 阿玛睡着了吗？ Did she fall asleep? 睡着了。Now, 睡着了. Unfortunately, the 着 is the same character than 醒着呢. So 着 has 2 readings. If you look at the characters I give you, this character 着 has 2 readings. One is 这 醒着 I'm still awake. 这 Okay, after the verb plus 这 was I'm still 吃着呢 I'm eating. Okay, 这 okay, it's like indicating a state of action. I'm reading 我看着书呢这 okay, state of acting. Okay, but the same character, oh my God, if you don't teach Chinese, you don't know how Chinese is hard. It's 睡, and then plus 着. The 这 here is pronounced 着. Oh, 我的妈呀，好难呢。着 means asleep. 睡着了 is she's asleep. Yet again is a state of being asleep, but it's pronounced 着 睡着了哈. I don't know why. I think it could be because 睡着了 too hard to say. So they moved into 睡着了 is going up. 睡着了. It's I just realized there is a difference when I speak it. I don't know whether you've heard this before. Have you heard this before? Have you heard this in your everyday? I think maybe carers might hear this a lot, but maybe factory workers don't. Okay, because you come across different languages in your workplace. Okay, 好，那 how do you ask? What time do you get up?
你几点起床？
几点起
对啦，
床？
你几点起床？呀，几点？is what time? Okay. 那你几点起床？So 起床 could be any 床 could be any activities. Okay, you can replace that with anything. 你几点睡觉？你几点起床？你几点上班？ What time do you go to work? 几点起床？几点 very good use. Now, somebody just now, I think, I don't know who was, I can't remember who was said 什么时候? Now, 什么时候 is it's when, but 什么时候 is the time frame is wider. It's wider. But 几点, now, notice the word 几 is actually numbers. Okay, 几 always refers to numbers. And also, in the tests, in your English is not very fluent. The AI keep on saying, your English is not very fluent. So in future, when you do the translation, you better use better English. Other AI will say, your English is not good. Okay, so 几 always less than 10. So 几, when you hear 几, it's referring to a number. So 你几点起床? Because we only have 12 hours, 24 hours, but you use 12 to indicate everything. So 你几点起床? So 几点睡觉? 几点什么什么什么? Okay, so very important because all of you will probably have actually, you can interview each other as an oral test this week. Because I don't want to hear 80 people saying 王代代, okay? So I think I would rather you record your daily routine. Okay, 你几点起床? I know that some of you have very, very long days, so therefore I know that it's good that you say 你几点起床? 你几点起床? 什么什么的. Okay, very important. But I want you to do that as homework. Next week, I'm going to, and also the characters, really, you need to learn the characters, okay? This is something that I cannot force you to do. But if you want to do the reading, you need to learn the characters, okay? You need to learn the characters. And also what we did today, the grammar is very, very important. Okay, grammar is very important. All right. Okay. 现在几点啦？现在几点啦
？9点19分。
9点19分。很好。9点19分。All right. Now we're going to, in fact, when do we finish this? 我们几号上完课？我们几号上完课？我们几号上完课？
下个礼拜。
下个礼拜
下个礼拜四是吗
16号。
16号是吗？
对。
OK，
对。
16号
也是要好。
16号，好 ，OK finish。OK， 下个礼拜 ，Wow， all right， now I'm going to teach you something. Going to teach you the next chapter today, and I'll teach you something new next week, because something new next week is very important. It's to do with grammar again, okay? Because you are weak in grammar. So we will go through the next, let's go to page, what is it? Oh, what, do you know, oh, is it in this book? 以前以后 Do you know how to use 以前以后 we didn't do something. Oh, I jumped ahead. Okay, go to page 130. 130. Okay, and do page 130 and 131 now. And I, in fact, used the wrong chapter, but that's okay. We can go back and do this one. Okay, 130 and 131. I give you maybe 8 minutes to do the rearranging the sentences. Okay, all right. 130 and 131.
张乐老师，
什么？已经做好了啊，做完了哈，他们都做完了，他们没有在睡觉哦。
我也一样，好了。
很好，对呀，你们不能睡觉哦。好，我先给人家时间做哈。你每天做什么？ What do you do every day？ 你每天做什么 ？Okay. When are you having your graduation bash, graduation party? Did you decide?
还没。
还没啊，还没啊，哈。
When you come back, Mom?
I don't know. I won't come back this year because my house is being repaired, and I have moved house. So we're living in temporary accommodation. So I have to settle all of that first. So maybe not this year. And I'm scared of traveling this year.
high price
You know
plane
why?
ticket.
You know why I'm scared of traveling this year? Be careful this year. All of you, be careful. This year is a fire horse year. Now, fire horse year in Chinese history is very turbulent. Okay, and very bad things happen during fire horse year. There's a changing of dynasty. There's, in the 60 years ago in China, there was cultural revolution. Millions of people died. Okay, so whenever there is a fire horse year, everybody gets very, very jittery, very worried about things. And if you look at the last 4 months, how many earthquakes have you had in Taiwan? I'm so worried about this. Taiwan, Japan, Russia, everywhere there's earthquakes, right? And when you have earthquakes, you have tsunamis.
And there's
so-
also
Earthquakes and floods also.
Yeah, everything. So frequent. And this is why I'm sure I don't want to fly on a plane. I'm very worried, actually. So this is why this year is probably not a year to go back. If I go back next year or whenever I get a chance to go back. Yeah. Be careful. Take care of yourself, okay? Because I really worry about all of you. And then the politics in Taiwan is also very messy.
Especially in our country.
Yes, at the moment with the oil and everything, yeah, with Iran and oil and wars everywhere. Gosh, never ending, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. and also the labor situation. Oh, a lot of factories shutting down or not
有很多啊
in Taiwan.
很多啊
Some
那
factories
这个
AI 啊，
工作真的比较少。
对对对。So so a lot of changes happening in the world right now. Okay.
那个一个礼拜他们做10天而已。
是吗？
是。
哦，你们做4天，4天哈？
对，10天。
哇，4天了，哇，真的？
真的啊。
哎呀，真的，真的假的？真的。
真的啦。
哦 OK， 哎呦，好麻烦了哈。But would it get better or is it only going to get worse?
忍耐
I
一下。
don't know. 要忍耐一下，对。You know, as long as they don't take away your jobs, you'll be fine. But that's always a worry, isn't it? You know,
对对
there
对。
might be less jobs. I know, very, very dire situation. And also, I read in the news, carers they are not protected by the same laws, same labor laws as factory workers. So carers have a different story yet again. Yeah, I know. Too many fights. It's very difficult. But we can always look forward to learn things and better ourselves while time's hard, huh? So that in future we can come out with more skills. Yeah, it's the only thing we can do. Yeah. Ah. Your listening is very good. AI is always saying, you have really good listening. AI is always complimenting all of you. Yeah. But AI always say, learning characters will improve a lot. I say, yes, I know. I tell them so, but it's hard. AI never learned how to learn Chinese. Okay. AI is only being programmed to do so. I'm going to try. I don't know whether I'll succeed. I'm going to try to train the AI to mark your oral exams. I don't think it can differentiate your mistakes, your tone mistakes. I don't think it will succeed. So yet again, I still have a job because I'm the only one who can actually correct you. No matter how you train AI cannot do it. Okay. So don't put too much faith in AI. Oh. But it reduced my marking time from 5 minutes to 2 minutes. It was so good. Yeah. 大家都做完了吗？你们都睡着了哈。
完了，好
完了，
了，
老师。
都做好了哈，都做好了。我们现在看一看了哈，因为我怕你们都睡着了哈，都累了哈。好，我们刚才跑到哪里去了？我们怕 Marian 哈，Marian，你在吗？
老师我在。
你在，请你念第一个。
第一个
Page 130，第一个。
好，你每天做什么？
对，每天。Okay, it's a second tone. Okay, it changes tone. 你每天做什么 ？Every day, what do you do? 你每天做什么 ？So daily routine 哈，你每天做什么 ？So 每天 is a time word that goes before the verb. 你每天做什么？哈，好，下一个Melly Mia 在吗？ Mia 在吗？ OK。Mia 在吗 ？OK，Mia 不在。Michelle， 我知道 Michelle 在。好，Mia 在，Mia 在。好，好。Can you do number 2？
7点，每点你上班。
哦，不对。Bigger to smaller。你每天几点上班？
每天你上班。
你每天几点上班
？Sorry， 老师。
OK，
你每天
几点？
几点上班？
对啦，你每天几点上班 ？So every day, what time do you go to work？ 你每天几点上班？很好，谢谢你。好 ，Michelle， 下一个。
好，老师，
哎，
你现在做什么？
正在ZHEN， 你正在做什么？
你现在做什么？
哦，你们正在做什么？
上课。
上课
我们
吗？
上课
还是睡觉？
没有，老师。
你们正在上课还是睡觉？
一样。
没有。
我们醒着呢，你正在没有正在上课，很好哈，不要睡觉哦。OK，
好，老师。
Mira， 好，下一句。
我没做什么。
对，我没做什么 ，I'm not doing anything， 我没做什么啊，我没做什么。OK， 啊，好，你们知道 ？Do you know how to say everything or nothing? How do you say I'll eat anything?
没有。
No, I will eat anything.
都可以吃，不可以呀，不可以，我都可以吃，
都可以吃。
我
Okay, but that's only a short sentence. Okay, how do you say anything, everything, and nothing?
都可以。
Okay. All right. Oh, wonderful. Somebody said that. 我 Okay. Subject. 什么都 and then 都吃 or 都可以什么都可以可以对，我什么都可以就行了哈，都可以吃。Now 什么 when we learn 什么 what is it used for? What parts of speech is it? What is 什么 What's the sentence that you use 什么
Anything.
Asking question.
So what's the first question you ask?
Anything.
One, I taught you one sentence with 什么 in it. 你
为什么？
你叫什么名字 ？Remember? 你叫什么名字 is the first sentence I taught you in day 1. Okay? Now, 你叫什么名字 What's 什么 in that sentence? What position is it in? 你叫什么名字 No, what position? I asked you position. What position is it in? What's Chinese again? What position? What sentence?
SVO.
SVO. So in this sentence, 你叫什么名字 What's 什么 What position is 什么 in?
Verb.
Question.
Question word in the object position. In the object position. because the verb is 叫. Okay, and so it's in the object position, and it's a question word. Okay, that you're all correct, but sometimes you mix them up. Okay, so remember, I'm doing some kind of contrasting here. 你叫什么名字? So this is a perfect question. What's your name? 你叫什么名字? Okay, but we've just I've just shown you the sentence. 我什么都吃.
Oo. Alam mo yan, ha? Alam mo yung password mo, ha?
什么都吃. Okay, what is the position of 什么 here?
Ano daw?
Question position.
Question
It's not
word.
a question. It's not in the position of object. What is it? It's before the verb. What is before the verb?
Loading.
Subject.
Subject. So therefore here is
It's subject.
I everything will all eat. So it's the subject. I eat everything. I everything will all eat.
Anong
So
nakalagay? Anong
yet again, Chinese people have used the same word 什么
Log out ka na ba?
什么 by moving it in front of the verb to mean anything or everything. Okay. Now, how do you determine everything or anything?
Sa pinakauna, Prince.
Okay, Mia, you turn your.
Nearly.
Okay, I'll turn her off. Okay. All right. So how do you determine when is everything, when is nothing? Okay, 我什么都吃. How would you translate that? 我什么都吃. 我什么都
I
吃.
can eat anything.
I can eat everything. Okay, it's not anything here. I can eat everything. 我什么都吃.我什么都吃. I can eat everything. Now, why do I say everything? What word in Chinese tells me that it's everything?
Oh.
Not do. It's 都吃. It's the positive. You know, positive. It's not 没, it's not 不, it's 都吃. I eat everything, 都吃. So because it's a positive plus a positive, it's everything. Well, how would you say I eat nothing?
我没
都吃。
我没有吃。
我什么 again? 我什么都不吃. I won't eat anything because it's negative. Yeah. 我什么都不吃，饿死你哈。You'll be starving to death because you won't eat anything. 我什么都不吃，什么 So it's still the subject. 都不吃，不吃. So 不吃 is not eat. So I will eat nothing. Okay. So because it's negative, the 什么 here means nothing. Okay. So how do you say I will buy? She buys everything.
我什么都买。
哇，你好有钱哦！我什么都买。Okay, my God, shopaholic. Okay, how would you say I will buy nothing? She buys nothing. She goes window shopping and she buys nothing.
我什么没买。
我什么都不买，都不买。他什么都不买。对呀，因为我没有钱，我什么都不买啊。所以我只是逛街，window shopping 哈，逛街。我不喜欢跟他逛街，他什么都不买。 Okay, 什么都不买 because you're only looking. Okay, so 不买 is negative, therefore therefore is she buys nothing. Okay, nothing. Okay, nothing. And then if it's positive, 她什么都买. Then if it's positive, it's everything. Okay, so again, everything. All right. 好, now for things is 什么? What is for places? What is the question word for places?
哪里
What is the
哪
question?
里？
哪里？
哪里?
哪里？
Wonderful. What's the verb for to go?
去
去哪里？
对，
去
So 哪里 is where. So how would you say she goes nowhere?
我什么都没，去哪里？
哪里 is the question word. So 她哪里？
去到哪里？去什么？
到
她
哪里
哪
去？
里都
都什么？哎，都
都不去，
都不去。
不去。
都
对啦，
不去。
不去。So 不
哪
买，
里
不去，她哪里都不去。So how do you say she goes everywhere?
到哪里
哪里都
到哪里
去，
去？
都去，
她
哪
哪里
什么
都
都
去。对，她哪里
哪里
都去。
都去。
对了，哪里都去。How would you say if I want to go everywhere?
我想要去哪里？
要
我
去哪里
我都
我哪
要
里我哪里都想去。
我哪里
我哪里都想去。OK，我哪里都想去。OK， so 想 goes before the main verb。我哪里都我哪里都想去。我哪里都
想去。
去。对啦，我哪里都想去。I want to go everywhere. I don't want to go anywhere. 怎么说？
我那里都不想去。
对啦，我哪里都不想去啊。对，COVID 我哪里都不想去。OK， 我哪里 OK，I can't go anywhere。我哪里都不能去。I cannot go anywhere。我哪里都不想去。OK，I won't see anybody. What's the question word for anybody?
我
What's the question word for 谁? Yeah. I don't want to see anybody.
我谁都没看到。
没有看到 is to have seen. So 我
不看到。
我不想去。
不敢。
不是敢。
我看到。
我都说不想看。
Okay, just hold on. All of you are getting it wrong because you're getting different grammars mixed up. 我谁都不想
看
见 is to see people. 我谁都不想见。
谁都不想见。
我谁都不想见。我谁都想见。I want to see everybody. 我谁都想见。我谁都不想见。So this pattern, it goes with the question word. So because it changed its position, it becomes everything, whenever. 我什么时候都想去。Whenever I want to go at any time. 我什么时候都可以去。I can go anytime. Okay, 我什么时候So 什么时候 is when. 什么时候？
我很想点。
对，什么时候 is when. So 我什么时候都可以开会 I can have meetings anytime. 我什么时候都有空 I have time. I have free time anytime. 我什么时候都有空 OK.
那老师，我们什么时候可以见面呢？
我不知道。我告诉你，我回台湾，我第一个就告诉你们，好不好？
我们都很想见
好，
面。
老师，谢谢。
真是你们好想我啊，谢谢你哦。还好你们上课都没有睡觉哦。
还不睡觉。
还没有睡觉，笑死了。OK， 好，我没做什么。So this is the if I ask you， 你正在做什么？哦，我没做什么。I didn't do anything. OK，I'm not doing anything. Sorry. OK，我没做什么。好，没关系啦。谢谢。哦，还有时间呢，还有时间哈。好，刚才我们问到谁啦？问到 Mira。OK。Nanita 在吗？在。Okay, number 5. Do number 5.
Number 5. 下课以后你忙吗？
你很好，你下课以后忙吗？OK， 你下课以后忙吗？ So this is the opposite to English. After class, are you busy? 你下课以后忙吗？ So there are two actions, being busy and 下课. So 下课 is being used to tell you what time. 你们下课以后做什么？你们下课以后做什么？
睡觉。
睡觉啊？那么早啊？你们10点睡
还
觉
上班。
7点早上上
我们这边12点，我要喝热巧克力才能睡觉啊，所以上完课我喝热巧克力。长假很棒哦，很棒。好，下课以后你忙吗？好 ，OK。Number 6， Nina。
老师在。
Hi, can you do number 6?
在中文小中文给好处你什么？
不是 OK， 下 is the verb， 下中文课以后，
中文给好，
你做什么？
你什么？
你做什么？做 every sentence has to have a verb. OK， 下中文课以后你做什么？做 is the verb。
你做什么
？OK， 下中文课以后你们做什么？下中文课以后你们做什么？睡觉吗？
睡觉。
你们已经睡着了，Okay, number 7.
我们准备睡觉了。
North Grace. Grace 在吗？ North Grace 不在。Okay, Rochelle. 好。Number 7.
中文以前呢？
中文课以前呢 ？OK， 好。中文 What about before Chinese class? Okay, I invented this sentences for a scenario. Okay, for a scenario that a guy is chasing a girl. So every time he asks, 下课以后你忙吗？他说对不起，我洗头。我要洗头，我洗头。Washing my hair. So every time he asks her out, 下课以后你忙吗？对不起，我洗头。 And then the second question, 下中文课以后你做什么？对不起，我还是要洗头。and then 明天晚上中文课以前呢 before Chinese class 你做什么？对不起，我还是要洗头。See, after 3 times of being rejected, being said you wash your hair every day, he still doesn't get the message that I don't want to go out with you. Okay, so it's a fun scenario to come up with. Okay, 洗头，什么都是洗头。Okay, number 8, Rosita. 我知道 Rosita 在哦。Okay, can you read number 8? Ooh, can be any answer. I don't know what you do. Do you brush your teeth before you drink coffee, or do you drink coffee after you brush your teeth? What do you do? Drink coffee and brush your teeth.
Brush it first.
But
Brush my teeth first.
your coffee would taste like toothpaste.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Fine, we're used to it.
So you drink coffee first and
you
then
just
brush your
gargle.
teeth. We always disagreed on this one. All the Westerners drink coffee first before they brush their teeth. So all the Asians, they brush their teeth and then they drink coffee. You say, okay, all right, that's funny. All right, okay.
Gargle first.
Yes. Okay, Rosita, read out the number 8. What do you do?
我包补
Oh, you're cuddling people. 跑步屁，我跑步。
我包
What's the first action? 我 first action. 我先
才
跑步，
我先跑步。
对，我先跑步。
我先跑步，
跑步啊，跑步。
我先跑步，
然后 there's only one logical answer. 我先跑步，然后 have a shower. I can't see you eating breakfast while you're sweating, you know. So 我先跑步，然后呢？
我先跑步，然后洗澡。
很好。And then 再吃早餐。You can say 我先去跑步。I'll go running. OK， 我先去跑步，然后洗澡，再吃早餐。再吃早餐。Then I eat breakfast. Now here, the 3 things indicate the sequence of actions. Firstly, I'll do this. Then, 然后 then I'll do this. And then again, thirdly, again, 再 I will do the third action. Okay? So 我先去跑步，然后洗澡，再吃早餐。Okay? So here, this one, I want you to be able to use 先，然后再 to link up all the sequences. Okay? Link up all the sequences. Okay. So actually, we've done a lot today. We've done, in fact, 2 chapters. You know, I just went on. I started in the wrong place, but that's okay because next week, today is Thursday. Next week, I'm going to talk to you about location words because it's very complicated. It's the opposite to English. So we need, and also next, for the 2 days next week, what we're going to do is we're going to get you to describe your house. Okay? Describe your house using location words. So we're going to get everybody to talk and I'll record everything. And also I'll give you a TOEFL listening test to do. All right. And this time I will give you some time limit to do it because I want you only to listen to it once to test your ability in listening. Okay, that will be your final test. Okay, so next Thursday I'll give you this so that you can have some time to do it. Okay, you need to upload your answers onto the internet so that I can mark it with AI. Okay, all right. 好，我们现在照相好吗？现在可以照相吗？
可以的。
好，老师。
好，可以照相哈。
老师。
Oh dear, I don't know how to do this on a Mac. How do you do? 不知道怎么做，没关系，我用这个来照，我用我手机来照。好，等一会儿哈。Where are you? 等一会儿，我要把自己关上。All right， 好 ，OK。哎，你们照相，怎么这么少人呢？你们都到哪里去了？都到哪里去了？人那么少，太少了。多一点。好 ，OK， 好，1、2、3 ，OK， 好，再来第二张。OK， All right， 好，谢谢。好，我有2张可以了。好，我们现在下课好吗？好，可以，
晚安，老师。
谢谢老师。
好，大家星期一见。好，
晚安。
拜拜。
拜拜了，谢谢老师。
不用谢。
再见，
再见。
再见。
空中。我们有一个空中。
Anong balak mo sa picture taking mo tayo?
Picture? Kailan picture taking ba?
Sa ano ba yung
graduation. Yung sabi mo.
Si ano nagawa?
Si Ate, ano yun?
Mary.
Diba?
si Ate Barbie? Ate Mary.